Hi everyone, and welcome to Arcade Treasure Center. My name is Roy, and in this video I'm going to share with you the 21 items that I sold on eBay this week. I go to garage sales, thrift stores, flea markets, retail arbitrage, just about anywhere I can find items to flip for profit. In this video I'm going to share with you the items that sold, where I got them from, what I paid for them, and how much I made. So if you're a return subscriber, welcome back. And if this is the first time viewing or you just stumbled upon this channel, well, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also hit that little notification bell so that way you'll know when more of our videos come out. And we welcome you. Because it's 21 items, I'm going to run through them pretty quickly and try to tell you about them as fast as I can. So the first item that sold was a vintage lot of 87 parts and pieces from a Tinker Toy set. It also came with the original can. I picked it up at a thrift store. I paid about $3 for it. I had an original price of $16.95, but I was running a promotion through the first week of October, primarily to clean up the shelves a little bit and also to get rid of some Halloween items that I had. But this item sold for $16.10 plus the buyer paid the shipping. This second item was a Midland WR100 Weather NOAA radio. It's an all hazards radio. It was brand new, sealed in the package. I picked it up at a garage sale. I think I paid about $6 for it. I had it listed at $29.99. Person gave me an offer and I went ahead and accepted it. They gave me some reasons why, and that's why I accepted it. So I sold them to it for $18 with free shipping. So this next sale was a lot of 28 vintage 78 LP records. Had some of the great big band era people in it. The person that bought it was actually buying the records to use as an art project for his students. So I gave him a good deal. I sold them for $9.99 plus he paid shipping. They went out medium mail. It was about 18 pounds worth of records that went out for $11 medium mail. Okay, this next item I picked up, I was real happy. It's the Mega Bloks Construction Destiny Carbon Harvester Drop Ship Signature Series. It was brand new. I got it at retail arbitrage. It was sitting on their sale area and I walked by it and saw it had a sale sign of $50. Did have a price tag on it, a regular sale for $99, and when I did the comps and looked it up on eBay, that was the price it was selling for, was $99 plus the shipping. So I went ahead and listed it for $120 with free shipping, and that's what I sold it for. And I sold it within 2 hours. Alright, this next item I sold was a Disney Mickey Mouse Halloween mug. It's a 14-ounce coffee cup. Mickey Mouse is a vampire, and it says Happy Halloween on the back of the mug. It's a Disney certified mug. I made a mistake on listing. I don't know how I did this, but I sold the mug for $11.90 with free shipping. And I think I actually have two mugs, and I'll show you one later. But I sold the first mug, and I think I was going to add the shipping, and I forgot to do it. So it sold right away at $11.90. So I kind of didn't really make any much money. I paid $3 for the mug. Alright, this next item is something that I had lying around the house. It was actually given to me as a gift. I didn't go out and buy it. And this was sitting on the shelves, probably been sitting up there for about 2 years. So I went ahead and listed it. I had an original price of $19.95. This was in my 5% off promotions. It sold for $18.95 and the buyer paid the shipping. Alright, this next item was a lot of 4 mobile home or RV trailer universal window cranks. I actually picked up a bag of about 16 of them for $1 at a garage sale. RV window cranks will sell for good money, and these are the universal type, so they'll fit most windows. I listed a set of 4 for $9.95 plus the buyer paid the shipping. Alright, so the next item is a dollhouse miniature set, and although it was an older set, it was 28 pieces. Some of them were plastic, some of them were porcelain. I think I paid $2 or $3 for the bag of them at a thrift store. Yeah, it was a thrift store. And they sold for $11.35 and the buyer paid the shipping. Alright, so here's that second Mickey Mouse Happy Halloween mug. And this one I listed at $18.95 with free shipping. It was on that 5% promotion. It was originally listed at $19.95. Selling this one at the correct price made up for the other one's mistake. So it's a good sale, and now they're off the shelf and I can start getting ready for Christmas items. Alright, if you've been a viewer of mine, then you know that I've had a lot of sales, and one of the lot of sales was a box of brown billiard chalk. And I know a lot of my subscribers and people that are watching me for a while are probably tired of hearing that, but I'm always happy when one sells. I sold it for $6.41 with that 5% off at a discount of original $6.75 free shipping. This box of brown billiard chalk has 12 cubes in it. I had bought 75 boxes off of eBay, and I'm selling them on eBay. I bought 75 boxes. I paid $1 a box from a person that was just trying to get rid of them. So I'm turning around and I was selling them anywhere from about $6 to $8. This next item I picked up at a thrift store. It was brand new. It's the Ninja milk frother. I picked it up and I think I paid a couple dollars for it. I don't remember exactly, but it sold for $11.39 plus the buyer paid the shipping. Okay, this next item my wife picked up when we were out at a thrift store. Or no, we picked this up at an estate sale. And it's a Disney Grumpy mug. It says, "Still Grumpy, 1937. To be honest, I thought that this item was going to sit on the shelf for a while because it was going to be something that was unique since it said 1937 on it. We picked it up at a estate sale. It's only been listed for about 2 weeks, and it sold for $10 plus the buyer paid the shipping. Okay, this next item was not a big sale. It was Fujifilm DVC miniature DV video camcorder film. I picked it up at garage sale for 25 cents and sold it with $5.65 free shipping. Not a big money maker, but it's still an item that sells, and it's a bread and butter item. Plus, sometimes that I have small items in my eBay store and it attracts buyers, and when they get into the eBay store, they look around and they find other items, and sometimes they'll be like 2 or 3, or they'll be repeat buyers and they'll come back another time and look for other items that I have. So this next item I picked up at Retail Arbitrage, and it's called Okay to Wake. It actually glows, and so infants, when if you have children or if you had children, they like to wake up a lot. Well, this means that it's okay to wake if it's glowing. If it's not glowing, then they need to stay in bed. I'm not sure much about it, but they sell really good. I picked it up. I think I paid $6-7 for it, and it sold for $27.99 with free shipping. I'm going to run through these items really quick because I just showed them in my last video, but I do want to say that if you don't know much about them, vintage quilts sell for some good money, especially if they were hand sewn. So these next few items, like I said, I just did a video about it. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch that last video. I gave tons of good information about what to look for when you're looking for vintage quilts. I said that most people pass them up at garage sales, flea markets, and different places. They'll look at it and walk right past it. You know, they sell for good money. And again, if you hadn't seen that video, after this one, go back and watch the last video that came out, and you'll learn a lot. This vintage quilt was a maple leaf pattern. It sold for $27, and the buyer paid the shipping. Okay, and these vintage quilts, these things are stuff that you can go pick up at thrift stores and different places and garage sales, and sometimes you only pay $1 or $2 for them. So this vintage quilt top was called the 8-point star. It's kind of got the spring pattern color because it's a yellow and white with multiple colors. It sold for $36, and the buyer paid the shipping. This next vintage quilt sold. All these vintage quilts I had them on auction, so all these sold on the same day. This vintage quilt sold here. It was known as the what we call it, hole in the cabin, or broken star, or north, south, east, west type of pattern. It sold for $50, and the buyer paid the shipping. Okay, this next vintage quilt was known as the log cabin pattern. It's a very unique pattern. It takes a lot of material to make this, so if you can find one, they're worth a lot of money, and especially if they can be dated or traced back to its original origin, or know where they come from. Maybe someone stitched their name and date into it. They can be very valuable. This one sold at a winning auction of $95, and the buyer paid the shipping. This last quilt that sold was called the X pattern quilt. Some quilts have X's and O's, which mean hugs and kisses. This was just the X pattern quilt, and it sold at a winning bid of $70 plus the buyer paid the shipping. This was a Boston Bruins hat from 2011. It was the National Hockey League when they won the championship. It didn't even look like it had been worn. I picked it up at a thrift store, and it sold for, I took an offer of $22.80 with free shipping and shipped it to Canada. Okay, this next item, Kim found at a garage sale. She paid 25 cents for it. It was a Disney Store Halloween Lilo and Stitch. This is Stitch. It was a 13-inch plus interactive. What made it interactive was if you pressed the ear, it had kind of the Munsters theme music, and he moved his arms back and forth, and his arms are inside of a cape. I had it listed $18.95 with a 5% promotion for the Halloween promotion. It sold for $18, and the buyer paid the shipping. And one thing I did with my eBay listing is I put an attachment to a YouTube video, and if you don't know how to do that, there's many videos out there that'll show you how to do that for your eBay stores. And that's what I did. I did a little video footage of Stitch, so that way it showed him in action, and then that way when I put him in my listing, somebody could click on it and go right over to the YouTube and see how it works. And I think that's one of the reasons why it sold so fast. All right, and this last item was an item that I picked up at a thrift store, and I picked it up for, I paid $25 for it. It was brand new, and I heard about it, but I didn't know about it, so I looked it up, and the comps have these things selling at a great range of prices in brand new condition, from $50 to $100. So it was $25, brand new. I picked it up, gave it a shot, listed it on eBay, and it sold overnight at $79.95 plus the buyer paid the shipping. So that was all the items that I had. If you're new to the channel or just stumbled across, first time viewer, a lot of times I go with my wife. We go to garage sales, estate sales. We pick up some good items, and I like to try to get out as much information as I can. So if you enjoyed this video and found it informative, go ahead and smash that like button, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment. And remember, to all you resellers out there, there's plenty of treasures in the world. So find it, sell it, and profit. Y'all have a great day.